intro with this, or?
You want to do an intro with it? This is the intro, don't you?
Not the intro.
This is the intro. Is you going, do you want to do an intro with this?
So if anyone can see what's going on right here, we're taking delivery of one S14 Zenki Sylvia.
G'day gang, so we're down here at Secret Monkey Garage today and we have a new little project bestowed upon us. So to my right we have a new client's S14 Sylvia. It's a Zenki, and pretty much what they're wanting to do is build a base model drift car. So it'll be minimal engine modifications, fair few little suspension mods just to make it have enough power and handle well enough to be able to drift. It's come to us in a bit of a sad state. It looks to be sort of flat tyres all round. We've got like a bent tie rod ends. The intercooler has just sort of gone. But it should be a good base. We'll go through it and we'll put a flipped intercooler in it, shortened piping. We'll go turbo back exhaust, different ECU, Z32 airflow meter. We'll map it for about 250-ish at the wheels is what we're hoping. We'll go through, we'll put coilover suspension in it, new rack spacers with new tie rod ends and tie rods. We'll modify the subframe, caster rods, camber arms. Also, a bit of a necessity, this chassis at the moment, it's got the automatic trans in it from factory. So we're going to go through and perform a manual conversion, which we have majority of the parts here at the workshop to perform for. It's got nice Volks rims on it. We're probably going to look at changing the rims up. They're 18s, we may go for 17s just because tyres are cheap. We've also been given the go-ahead, so being a base model drift car, we're going to have to try and save on weight. So the battery's already in the boot. We're going to go through, we're going to strip out all the trims in the boot, the rear seats, quarter trims, carpet, heater box, aircon box, all that sort of junk is going the hell away from us. And we're going to make this as light as we can. Still going to retain the factory glass, power windows, a few little necessities like that. But it should be a good base car to start off with and get these lads into drifting.
Parts for the S14 have been ordered and Brendan has already started pulling out the interior for it. So the idea of pulling out the interior is to minimize weight. Yeah.
Hell yes. Lighten this fat little plump 14 right up to help us blaze the rear sets. The bad boy holes for the clutch master. We've driven up from Mandurah to our favourite place for dry ice, BOC.
No, I can't see it. Nope, it isn't there. Where is it? It's too bright. There we go. We're at Bosch.
And so, because of the build we're doing for this customer, it's not a lot of power. It's going to be more at response and handling and getting as much weight out of the car as possible. Dry ice is what we're going to use to get rid of all the sound deadening in the vehicle. Sort of freezes it up, makes it all hard, we can sort of chip away at it, and it'll all come out a bit easier than normal. It's still a pretty tedious and painful task. This is our dry ice. So as you can see, we've got the appropriate esky, and if you put your hand in there, it'll probably snap off. Now we play the waiting game. What we've done so far today on the S14 is we've pretty much gutted the interior. We've talked with the customer, they've said they wanted to keep the power windows, all the factory glass, sort of so they keep the windows up when it rains and all that. So we haven't stripped it completely, but we've gone through, we dry iced all the interior, we've removed all the sound deadening, we've gotten rid of all the underlay, the carpet, the console, all the heater box and the aircon core, that's all gone. So pretty much it's just an empty dash shell that's in there now. Just the bare basics. We've tried to save as much weight as we could, and yeah, it's pretty much as gutted as you're gonna get it. So that's it for this episode of the interior weight reduction on this car. We're waiting on parts now for all the other bits and pieces, so stay tuned, see what happens next.
Say bye, Aaron.
No.
Say we'll see you next episode, Aaron. Aaron!